Hey guys, so today we're going to be making some chicken pasta salad. Darlene actually came across this recipe on Instagram, so we'll leave the link down below. So here are some of the ingredients that we're going to use. If you don't like any of these ingredients, you can substitute it with something else of your choice. So we're going to be using macaroni elbows, okay? You can use any pasta of your choice. We are going to be using corn. We have some purple onion here. We have some oil, vinegar. We have some tomatoes. And we also have some red peppers. And I have some boneless, skinless chicken breast. And so what we're doing here right now is just letting it sit in some warm water with some vinegar. We are going to drain this out, cut the fat off at the edges because sometimes it has a little bit of fat. So we're going to trim that, you know, rinse it under warm water, and then I'm going to show you the next. So as you can see, Dee is just cutting up the red peppers. If you don't like red peppers, you can use a green bell pepper.
Technically, the recipe calls for a green pepper, but this is what we have in hand. And if you want to make it like colorful, you can use an orange pepper, a yellow, a red one to make it more like you know, summery,
colorful, yeah,
colorful salad. This is good for a barbecue because technically this salad does go in the fridge. The longer that it sits in the fridge, the better it is. So I can't wait to try this. What about you, Mar?
Yeah, I can't wait because we do pasta salad, but we've never put chicken or corn in it, so that's something new. Yeah, so we're gonna dice up the purple onion as well, and then I'll show you what that looks like when we're done.
You guys, so my water came up to a boil before I added my chicken. I washed it, I cut off the fat, I rewashed it again with clean warm water, and now I put it in my pot to boil for at least half an hour. And then all you want to do is just let it cool down and shred it. I'll show you real quick when I do that, but you can use any meat of your choice. You can use chicken thighs, you can use salmon if you wanted to, you could use tuna, whatever you prefer. And technically I wanted to put them in the oven baked and then shred them, but this tastes so much better when you do it like this, and it's so much
easier and quicker. And then we also did season the water with heavy salt just because we want the chicken to have some flavor.
Okay, you guys, so I took my chicken out of the boiling water. So now I put it in cold water so it can stop the cooking process and so that my chicken is cool. So when I shred it, I don't burn my fingers because I do that all the time. Okay, you guys, so here's my pasta boiling away. So we're going to let this go for 5 to 7 minutes. In this pot, we have some oil. Now we're going to add some of our red peppers and onions. And we're going to saute this for adding a little bit of garlic powder. A little bit of black pepper because I want to season this. Just throw it in the oil, and then a little bit of salt, just a tiny bit, because I want all the components of this dish to be seasoned
and flavorful. Now, one thing that I wanted to say, you guys, if you do not want to cook your raw onions and peppers, you don't have to. You could just toss it in the salad. You know what I'm saying? And if you like the crunchy texture and raw vegetables, why not do it? We've tried it like that before, and we discovered this because one of my friends was like, oh, let's cook it in a little bit of oil. And after I tried it like this, I really love it. But if you're going to do this as a summer, like maybe like a barbecue dish or something like that, you don't want to cook the onions and vegetables, don't do it, you know? So right now, I'm just going to add a little bit of vinegar for some tang.
That's good. And what this is gonna do is just gonna give the onions and peppers a nice little tang. When you bite into that salad, you're gonna be like Rachel Race used to say, what is that? So we're just gonna let this go for another additional minute. Okay, you guys, so here's my pasta. Before I added it in the fridge, I put a little bit of oil. So it's been cooling down for a little bit. So here's our chicken. If you want to use just one
chicken breast,
yes, because this might be a lot for you, but we like a lot of chicken. So let me just mix this all together, right?
And I know the chicken looks bland, but we did add a lot of salt, so it's flavorful. And again, you can add any seasoning of your choice to your meat.
We're gonna be adding more pepper to that for sure. And now let me get my next step, which is going to be my, right here, onions and peppers. So we're just gonna dump it all in here. At this point, everything else is just easy. Just, oh my god, this smells amazing, you guys. Like, this right here is gonna give
it so much flavor. And the longer you let it sit, the better it is. You could eat this warm, you could eat this room temperature, you could eat it cold. So it's your preference.
My preference is leaving it overnight in the fridge and eating it the next day. There's no better thing than pasta salad left over for a couple days. The longer you let it sit, the better it is. Now, we do have the tomatoes, you guys, and we're going to add that at last minute because if you know, tomatoes retain a lot of water and we don't want our mayo and our dressing to be just runny all over the place. So when you're going to eat this, I would just add the tomatoes at last minute.
Yeah.
So.
And
the ingredients ask for corn. Now, with our corn, we're going to do it a little bit different. And we're just going to show that real quick right now.
Yeah, so if you don't want to do our step, you can just rinse your corn and then just toss it in right now. But like we said, we are going to show you what we're going to do with ours.
Guys, so I took my corn, I rinsed it under water, and then I took a sheet pan that I bought at the dollar store. I put paper towels in the bottom, and now I'm just going to drain a little bit of the excess water on top with my paper towel, as you can see, because I'll show you in the next step why I'm doing this. So as you can see, I didn't wash my pan. I'm going to leave the leftovers of the onions and peppers. I put a little bit more oil. So now what I'm going to do
is throw in our corn.
Okay. Just a little bit left. Okay.
That's fine. So as you can see, I wanted to like fry it a little bit because I want the salad to have some texture. I did not just want the corn just to be sitting there. So I thought last night, what could I do to make it stand out and have some crunch? So I decided to do this. I've never tried it before, but this is what we're working with.
And the temperature is on high heat. This would be a good way if you're entertaining, or maybe not entertaining around these times, but if you're going to have like a little barbecue for your family, take the corn on the cob and put it on the grill, and that's going to be even better. But since our grill is all jacked up, we're just going to do it this way. I added a little bit of pepper, as you can see right there. I'm going to add a little bit of garlic.
We love garlic in this house. You guys know this about us.
And then I'm also going to add a little bit of salt because I like to season all of the components to the salad. I am going to be adding a little bit of salt to the salad because, you know, pasta soaks up all the salt just like rice. So we are going to be adding a little bit. We're going to let this saute for a little bit more, and then we'll show you the last step. You guys, so this is what my corn is looking like. I had to put the heat down to medium, almost low, because boy, that corn was flying up. So look how good in color it's looking. I'm gonna let it go for a little bit more. Guys, look at this corn. Look how good this salad. We tried it before we added the corn, you guys, and it was amazing. And we still haven't added the mayo, and we still haven't added the tomato. This is so good, like
so flavorful.
Oh my god, I cannot wait.
I'm gonna eat mine with a piece of white bread. Let me tell you,
you can eat this with chicken wings, grilled chicken wings. You can eat it plain. You can eat it with rice. You can eat it whatever your heart desires. But let me tell you, this right here on a summer hot day, or if you're entertaining any guests and you want a budget, this is under $20, mama. Get you some pasta. I know you have some vegetables at home. Use whatever you got. You can't afford chicken, use tuna. Okay? You got this, all right? So let me put the mayo.
This is for Zaya.
Fuego, fuego.
Fire, fire.
Okay, so I did 3 scoops of mayo. And this is vegan mayo, you guys. We've been obsessed with vegan mayo.
Hellman's brand, of course.
Yeah, so if you don't know what it looks like, let me show you. This is the brand that we always use, Hellman's, but the vegan one is pretty good, you guys. It tastes just like regular one to me.
Yeah, it just doesn't have the eggs, but it's pretty good. So now we're tossing in the mayo, And then we're going to put it back in the fridge to cool. And voila, dinner is done. Fire, fire.
Fuego, fuego.
Fire, fire. Okay, guys, so here is our salad. We tossed in some mayo. We're about to put a lid on it, put it in the fridge so it can continue cooling. And
I think we could have used a little bit more mayo, but
we ran out.
But let me tell you, it tastes so good. Tomorrow I'll go get more mayo, so whatever's left over, I'm gonna put a little bit more mayo tomorrow, because anytime you eat pasta salad the next couple days, you need to add a little bit of mayo just to give it that little oomph again. So this is by far the best pasta salad I've ever had. So make sure you make this weekend. Recreate it. Snapchat us, DM us, Twitter us. And okay, you guys, so we added our tomatoes. We cut them kind of big and rustic because we love tomatoes. So this is the final look, you guys. We hope you guys enjoy this video. Please like and subscribe, and make sure if you make this salad, let us know how you like it.
And when you're serving it to your family members, say, fire, fire.
Fuego, fuego.
Fire, fire.
Fuego, fuego.
Hey.